Good morning, friends. Today we're going to make some sheet pan pancakes. It's first thing in the morning. Tired, a little hungover. So let's get right to it. Thanks for being here. First things first, bowl in which to make the pancakes. So recently I bought some pancake mix because I've been making pancakes for like a little while now. Sheet pan pancakes. I usually make them on weekends so that then I have them as like a nice easy meal during the week. Got this nice cheap easy stuff from Walmart, but I don't like it. I tried it for the first time last week. It's like super fluffy, and I know that that's apparently a lot of what people are looking for in a pancake, but not me. I don't like a fluffy pancake. To me, the more like dry and fluffy a pancake is, the more shit you have to put on top of it. Melty old butter. So I feel like the more fluffy it is, it's really just like it's like a nice way of saying it's a dry ass pancake, and I am not a fan of that. I understand that like the butter and the syrup and the whipped cream and all of the stuff that people put on pancakes might arguably be like the reason people are eating pancakes, but it gets to be too much. So I'm gonna add some of these nasty bananas in. I recognize they're not nasty to some people, but I don't like them when they get to be like this. But I do like them for putting in things. So I put the butter in for a minute. It was just half a stick. I would potentially rather do a full stick, but I need to go to the store. And this is all the stick I had. So, some butter. And I'm going to get my whisk for this. Okay. I'm just going to make sure this is melted the rest of the way. This is going to serve a couple purposes. Number one, it's going to make it so that the butter doesn't like seize up when I put some cold bananas in there. They're not super cold. It's pretty hot out right now, but the air conditioning's been running all night. Praise Jesus. So it's cold enough. So now it's all nice and melted. See? Melted. So now we're going to take each of these bananas, put them in here. But I'm going to get a bag first. Oh shit, forgot to start the coffee. Start the coffee. Okay, so bag, just Walmart bag, whatever. Garbagey bag. That's for the skins of the bananas, because I don't know about you, but the smell of the banana skins in the garbage is so gross to me. I cannot even stand it. So peel, get the little strings off, plop them right in. So much of cooking and baking is about proper assembly and understanding how your ingredients are going to kind of go together. So I'm not just arbitrarily adding things. I'm doing these all in a specific order. Did the butter first so that I can microwave it without microwaving any of the other ingredients. Bananas are going in second because they and the butter are going to need to get to know each other. very well to make a nice moist pancake. And the bananas are going before the eggs because the bananas are going to cool down the butter and prevent us from having scrambled eggs in our pancakes. So consider how your ingredients are going to get along. That's basically what I'm saying. Ooh, that's nice. I thought I only had 1 egg in there. I got 2. Sweet. Just what I'm looking for. I'm getting ahead of myself though. Okay, so bananas, butter, whisk. Everyone get to know each other. Pretend it's like a little potato masher. And just smoosh your bananas. You could use a fork. I find that the angle of the fork is not ideal for this method. And this is a 1 bowl method, to be sure. I do not like doing dishes more than I have to. Okay, they kind of will get stuck in there. Got kind of whack on that. Okay, so that's already looking really nice, although that's a generous term for it. It kind of just looks like baby food, but whatever. You get what's going on here. Technically, it's a nice... God, I can't talk this morning. Technically, it's kind of, it's a nice thing that you're making there. It would be the same way you would start making, like, banana bread or anything like that. So all the garbage I'm just going to keep putting in this bag because I've got it. So eggs can go next, and I don't really have to worry about... Man, that was a healthy chicken. Holy shit. Strong egg. You don't have to really worry about, like, tempering them. Okay, this one had, like, some weird cracks on the outside, so I wanted to try to smell it before it went in there in case it was bad. That was not bad. Spoiler, it was not bad. Okay. Clean up my mess. I love to clean up my messes as I go. Then you can get done making your shit. And I have a giant ass mess on your hands. Okay, so that can go in the garbage. That's all the stuff I'm gonna throw away. Now, oven. I'm gonna do 375. 375. I don't honestly remember what I've been doing them at because it's not that kind of TV show. But, okay. A couple of eggs in there. The bananas. Give this a little mix. So now we're starting to do good things here. We've got butter, eggs, bananas. Those are all things, think of them like add-ons to the pancakes. Stop talking into the cabinet. Add-ons to the pancakes. This is some salt and some vanilla. A little bit of salt. That's maybe, I don't know. If I was measuring it, perhaps it'd be like a 1/4 teaspoon. And some vanilla. Flavoring ingredients, right? You could add whatever you want, of course, at this point as well. Maybe some cinnamon or some butter flavoring if you want some fakey tasting pancakes. Put some almond flavor in there. Be nice. Put some sprinkles in there and make some birthday pancakes. Whatever you want. Coffee's done. Thank the heavens. The hot bean water is a sacred ritual. Yeah, you guys watch that movie? Fucking loved it. I thought it was really good. Adam Sandler. Shout out, bro. You did a fine job. Okay. Like and subscribe if you know what that movie is. Anush, you were right. The hot bean water is a sacred ritual. Okay. So, to this business that we've got going on here, I'm going to add some of this pancake mix. If I didn't have the pancake mix, I would still totally just be forging ahead still. Oh shit. I need to take care of this first. This is going to come out before I start with the flowers, because the floury stuff is really good. What's going to stick? Super good. So I'm going to put that in my sink in some water so it doesn't get all stuck. So, pancake mix. I am eyeballing this, probably, obviously. Oh, someone at my coffee, that's cool. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Now, how am I eyeballing this? I'm eyeballing this partly from looking at it and just seeing what's there. It's probably like a cup and a half or something like that. But I was also kind of like feeling, gauging what was left in this bag, because I don't really want to leave like a stupid amount, you know? I'd rather leave like an amount that would be like equal to what's in here, so that I can make this again another time instead of just having like a random little leftover of pancake mix. It's not that that would really matter that much, just makes more sense to me. So this is just water. Don't know why I'm showing it to you like you've never seen it before in your life. And I'm just going to go in this now with a wooden spoon because it's going to be way easier to clean. I'm just going to go ahead, mix. Let you see what's happening. From the sides into the middle. Be gentle with it, otherwise you'll wear it. But it feels really nice and fluffy. I can tell as I'm mixing it up, it's getting a little bit more firm, which I don't want. So I'm going to put some water in. That was probably half of the water that was in this cup. You can always put more in, can't take it out. So you could totally add milk or, you know, something like that. You could add yogurt potentially, or juice even if you're feeling experimental, but water is essentially just going to like thin out this pancake mix without adding anything to it. And personally, I like a fairly watery pancake mix because it helps make that like moist, almost kind of flatter thing. So for me, I've had this like weird obsession with McDonald's pancakes since I was like a little kid, and I understand now why I like them so much. Was because McDonald's pancakes are different from like a sit-down restaurant's pancakes, because they're kind of they're designed to be like eaten, you know, like on the go, right? Like you pick them up in a drive-thru and you're fucking cruising to work. You just like pick it up and roll it or something and maybe dunk in a little maple syrup, but for the most part, like you could just eat it out of hand with it still being nice. So this is like a looser pancake batter than you would typically see. Not by a whole lot, but by some. So my thoughts with the McDonald's pancakes was, okay, so obviously it's like a thin pancake. It's kind of a greasy pancake. But if you think about it from like a practical perspective, like an economic perspective, there's no sheet pan. There's no way that McDonald's would be like adding extra fat or egg or like anything like that that's going to cost a lot into their pancakes, right? Because that's how McDonald's makes food. They make it in like a very cost-effective manner. So my thought was they must be adding water. It must be a more watery mix. And sure enough, if you make your pancake batter kind of extra watery, it does help it be nice and kind of flat and greasy and moist. If that doesn't sound good to you, well then, make your pancakes a different way. This is just how I like them, because then I don't have to slather them crazy style with toppings, butter, and syrup and all that. I like that stuff, but I just don't like freaking butt tons of it. Okay. Come here and see. Come here. Do you see? So, go ahead and, God, I can't do this very well left-handed. Go ahead and smooth your stuff out. These little lumps that I've got in here, those are banana pieces. So I'm not going to be aggressive with them. I did already poke them with my spatula, just to make sure that they weren't like dry flour on the inside, but they weren't. I found out real quick that they were bananas, so I'm good with that. So, that's the batter. Done. At this point, now that you have a sheet pan and pancakes, let me back up the truck for a moment. So, of course, you could make them like drop pancakes in a hot pan. Of course, you could do that just fine with this batter that we've made. The reason that I'm not doing it is because I'm lazy and StarCraft is waiting for me to watch, and I want to do that while I'm letting the pancakes bake for themselves. So to me, the way that they come out in the sheet pan is totally sufficient to justify the lack of work that I have to do. But knock yourself out. You want to make them drop pancakes? They are your pancakes, my friend. Fucking make them how you want to make them. Blueberries. Because I think they add a niceness to them. A little bit of healthiness to them. Now, I bought, this last time, I bought these wild blueberries from Walmart. Which I'm guessing they're not particularly actually wild, but what I could tell from looking at the pictures on the bag was that what they meant by wild blueberries is like there's these like little small ones. I'll show you when I'm done. Right now my fingers are getting all purple. But they're like these little small ones, and I figured those usually have more flavor. I think with berries, that's a thing. Like if they're smaller, they usually have more concentrated flavor. Like if you're looking for strawberries in the store, it's always the packages that have like the little small strawberries that taste the best. Those big honkin' strawberries that are like the size of a baseball, they look nice, I suppose, if you're into GMO food, but I don't feel like they ever taste like very much. They're just like a gigantic strawberry flavored sponge. So, anywho, these wild blueberries were like, I don't know, they were like 10 cents more a bag for a similar size, or like the same size, I don't remember what it was. I thought it was a good deal. Bought them, that's the end of the story. So, You can put whatever you want. Like I said, you can put some chocolate chips, put some sliced bananas, put some like bacon bits, put some sausage bits, put some nuts, put some sprinkles, put some fucking jam or whatever. I don't know. Do what you want to do with these pancakes. But these are mine. Looking lovely. Looking beautiful. And I'm going to hope my phone does not fall on its face. Put these in the oven. Okay. So 375 is what I put that in for 30 minutes. So 30 minutes. I'm gonna watch some watch some StarCraft, do some dishes, and I'll be back when they're done. Pancakes just finished. Just popped them out of the oven, so I'm gonna show y'all what we got. 30 minutes for me with my oven. 30 minutes at 375 was just right. So you can see they're nice and golden brown on the top, like you want to see. And you can see how it's kind of pulling away from the sides here. That's important. Looks pretty good to me. Again, they'll cook like different and arguably nicer if you make them like a drop pancake, but yeah, just for me, like these are lazy pancakes. So take a butter knife, just gonna go around the edge, make sure nothing's sticking. It's just like tiny little bits on the edge, kind of. It's not even really stuck, it's just kind of whatever. I didn't really get the butter spray that far up the sides. Then I'm going to use my pizza wheel, make my life easy. I'm just going to make some like little strippies of pancakes. Obviously you can cut them however you like, but I like making just kind of these little strips, and then when they're cold and in a bag and it's a workday morning, I can just grab a couple, give them a quick nuke, and they're good to go. So I'm gonna dish this up, show y'all what I got, and then go back to watching Max Packs and Clem duke it out. Best of 5. So, let's see what happens. I'm trying to make this so you guys can see it. Okay. Oh, that's so nice. You can see they didn't stick at all. Ooh, look at that back. That's so beautiful. That's much more what I wanted to see. I can tell without even eating it yet that this is way more the pancake that I was looking for. The other pancakes were so light and fluffy. Like, which again, I know some people really dig that in a pancake, but I don't. For all the reasons that we already talked about. So, let these cool down all the way. Eventually I'll put them in a Ziploc bag, like a whatever gallon Ziploc bag type of thing to live in the fridge all the week. And these are ready to go. They definitely don't need any butter on them because we already put it into the mix. Put some syrup on. Yeah, it's better up here, isn't it? Whatever. You get the idea. Obviously, as much or as little as you would like. But that'll be plenty for these because they just, again, they don't like suck them up like a really dry fluffy pancake would. So there we go. Give her a try. That's super good. It's really banana-y, but like it doesn't have like a strong banana flavor, but you can tell from the texture that it's a banana pancake. It's so good though. It doesn't just like dry out your whole mouth. It's really fluffy still, but it's moist. It's a really nice balanced flavor. Super good. So, that's all she wrote. Like, subscribe, let me know in the comments if you guys give her a try. Or if there's anything else you want to see me make. Or if you'd like me to fuck right off and stop making these videos. Let me know. So, y'all have a good day. See you next time.